Yinka, very, very quick transition to the
Yeah.
female version of the NBA, the WNBA. And I have
Yes.
a lot to say about
Yes.
this, but I would try to say it in very few words. The biggest thing that happened this past week was
Go ahead.
on Sunday. That would be our yesterday. The Chicago Sky played Indiana Fever.
Indiana
I believe
Fever.
this time he was in
Yep.
Chicago. And I didn't
It
watch
was
it.
in
You didn't watch
Chicago.
it, but I did watch like extended highlights. I watched about a 10-minute highlight, so I saw the key plays, and it was a back and forth, and then in the fourth quarter, the Fever went up by 15 in the fourth quarter, and then the Sky came back and won by just one.
Yeah.
I
won 88-87.
And both of our big stars, big rookie stars, Caitlin Clark, I think finished with 17 points and 13 assists, which is crazy, 13 assists. And then Angel Reese finished with like 25 points, I think. Yeah, I think 25.
And 20 something.
Yeah, 25 points.
It was 17 points and 23 rebounds.
No. She finished with 25 points. She had 25 points. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and she was Cheryl Swoops was at the game. Apparently she's had some kind of mentor relationship with her. So she, they had a long embrace after. And then I saw her. I saw Reese's interview. She was very gracious. She gave the team a lot of credit and all that. I sometimes I like the messiness. I think this Rookie of the Year thing, I think there may be something there, Yinka. So what do you think?
Akin, let me just say it now. For the sake of peace. For peace to reign in the land.
They better give it to Caitlin, right?
Just give it to Caitlin Clark. I beg you, in the name of everything you hold dear, don't even think about. Hey.
Oh my gosh, you are terrible.
You and I know, right, that Angel Reese is also deserving. The numbers she's putting up, right? The fact that she's the 7th pick, the fact that a lot of people overlooked her and said, nah, your game is not going to translate. For it to be translating this early, right? And it's not really skill sets, Akin. It's just that, like she calls it, it's that dog in her.
Yeah, she said it. She's like, I'm a dog. She said it twice
exactly.
Yesterday during her interview.
Any rebound, I'm going to get this ball before you.
Yeah.
I'm going to box you out. I'm going to do, So she's, how do I put it? She's very, 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 very solid in doing that. And it's just pure effort, pure hustle. The skill sets will come later when she gets comfortable. So the sky is her ceiling. I get that and I like it and I love what's going on. But for the sake of peace.
Oh my God.
Right? Please let the sleeping dog lie. Just give the bone to the dog and just let Caitlin Clark have it so that we can all have a peaceful, very, 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 oh God.
Okay.
The uproar that will follow if you give it to Reese you give it to, unfortunately, Cameron Brink, she had an injury. She torn her ACL. Unfortunately for her. She's been putting up decent numbers defensively, offensively. Even Rikia Jax. In fact, the whole rookie class have been doing very well.
Good.
Right?
It's been really good.
It's been good and I love it. But please, just give it to Caitlin. Thank you.
Okay. Yinka, can I say something? All right, so first, let's clean up what we said earlier. So Clark finished the game with 17 points and 13 assists. The 13 assists was a single game record for the Fever. I mean, this girl is doing fantastic. Let's get that out of the way. She's doing fantastic. And when you watch the highlights, Yinka, there was one where she did she dribbled down the lane, she went down under the basket and threw a behind the back pass to Aaliyah Boston, who was trailing her. It was beautiful. It gave Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and a little bit of a J Kidd, Jason Kidd, Gary Payton. It was amazing. So 13 assists. That's hard to do. And then, but Angel had 25 points and 16 rebounds, Yinka. That's crazy. That
it's
is
crazy. But please give it to Clark.
I know. So please. Anyway,
whatever you say, as long as you conclude with Caitlin is the rookie of the year, I'm fine.
So here's my concern. And I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or whatever. It just makes me sad, right? So as you know, I live in the US. Unfortunately, everything in the US now is political, right? Yeah, this has nothing to do with Caitlin herself, right? Yeah. But I'm at a point where I almost cannot read anything about Caitlin Clark, where I can't watch any takes on Caitlin Clark, because a lot of unintelligent people, and when I say unintelligent, I'm not talking of whether their brain is smart or not. I'm saying they do not know about this situation. They don't know about the game. Yeah. They don't know what they're talking about. Have takes. And then the right wing of this country has decided that because she's white, she's been discriminated against. Yinka, something happened. I know you didn't watch the game, but something happened yesterday. You know who Reese got into almost a fight with? It wasn't Caitlin Clark. It was a black woman that was Caitlin Clark's teammate. So Reese doesn't care whether you're white or black. She cares that you're in her way, and she needs to move you out of her way. That's what.
Just hold. Just with what you said now. Yeah. Yes, I didn't watch the game, but I saw this particular clip that you're talking about, where they were at the foul line. One of the Sky players was shooting a free throw. Yeah. And Reese was joined with the lady. I've forgotten her name.
Let me see and the ref came in,
and the ref came in. I was almost going to give them a technical. Yeah. And the two of them were like telling the ref, "Calm down. What's your problem? We're just joined here. It's all love. We're fine. Let us, So, in the previous game, she said something, Reese, that it seems some people have special whistles, right? When it comes to that. She was referring to herself, that the things that I do are kind of, amplified because it's me for whatever reason I don't know, right? And I'm sure she's just been humble. She knows why. She
does know why.
But that's the way she plays. Even when she was in college, that's who she is, right? She's feisty. She's tough. And some people play better when they're on the edge. Just like they say, Kobe Bryant, don't get him angry. He plays better when he's angry. Those are the kind of people that you're like, for example, Michael Jordan. Yeah. Michael Jordan, once you disrespect him in any form, you look at him and be like, oh, really? That's what we're doing? You're in trouble. It's the same thing that I see in her. So it's not about Clark. It's about who is on the other side. Who am I competing with? Whether it's a 5'11" or 5'10" white girl, or a 5'10" black woman, or a 6'5" black girl, or she does not care.
Yeah.
She will play the same way.
So I looked it up. Nalissa Smith. Yeah, and they actually both ended up getting technicals in this game because of all.
They eventually did.
Yeah, both of them.
You see?
Because of all the jarring back and forth and all that, But it's competition. It is. But anyway, back to these people who don't really follow the game, who have decided that Caitlin Clark is the cause celeb, for lack of a better way of putting it. I'm tired of it. It's making it very, very difficult for me to enjoy these games. It's making it difficult for me to enjoy following the games. There's no denying the impact that Clark has had, right? The numbers speak for themselves. I think something like the top 10 TV ratings in the WNBA this year have involved Caitlin Clark. And that's just how it is, 2-point-something million people watched the draft. The record before was 600,000 or something like that, So you can't deny it. I'm not trying to deny any of that. But to automatically assume for these right-wingers that because she's white, she believes what you believe, and she's been discriminated against. It's a little crazy to me because some of the most vocal people saying, you know, I guess you might consider it unflattering things about her have been white people, you know, like Diana Taurasi. You know, she was like, you know, she's not going to be special. At least not initially, she's not. And she said it about Angel Reese as well, you know. So you can say it's a little bit of hating, you know, that you want your elder statesman, so to speak, to be a little more conciliatory towards your new, but she doesn't have to, you know.
She doesn't have to.
She's just like, this is not college.
She doesn't have to.
And she's been right. It's not college, you know.
It's not.
But anyway, so that I just had to get that off my chest. It's, you know, I would try to find my joy again, but it's been hard for me to just enjoy the games because of all this chatter.
Yeah.
You know, but it is what it is.
Because of all this chatter, it's becoming too much. It's too much noise in the background. Anyway.
Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the notifications button so you don't miss any of our content.
And please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms.